Welcome to it. We're making money faster with fewer people, and I'm showing you the why. And there's a real reason for this, and that's because I've heard people say that there's no difference. You get paid out the same, and that's not true. And so I think it's just really important that I show you what's going on here. So there is a huge difference between the $18 start and the Executive Four Corners plan, which is what we're doing. And I'm going to show that to you right now. Four Corners, we know, is based on people getting all 6 sets from earnings or by buying them. The sets are paid according to the row number. So the person in that row they have to be ready to buy it from you. And so that's what makes a huge difference here. So this is what you get when you start. When you have an $18 start, you have set 1. And the Executive Four Corners, you have sets 4 to 6. And you also have a monthly. You've got Starion right away. So you're getting 2 products there. So an accelerated fast start plan always makes money faster. So, isn't that what we want? With the Executive Four Corners, you get paid immediately on 2 products. And, so when a person lands in your row 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6, they pay you immediately. But with the basic $18 start, you only get paid for set 1. So everything else is delayed. So it doesn't matter where, if they land on your first row, or if you're getting a match on it, you'll get paid. But if they land on your row 6, they've only bought set 1. So you have to wait and then till they have enough commissions in order to buy that set from you. And it can take a long time and a lot of people. So this, I want to show you the Starion comp plan because it's part of the Executive Four Corners. So this is just a quick, you can see it's $47. You can see what commissions are paid out in certain levels here, and you can see what the total is paid out. Now, the big point here is for the sets, and the people have to be in a position to buy the set from you. So that's what I'm going to go in a little bit more in depth in comparing the 2 different plans. So, Four Corners is not an $18 start. Four Corners, actually, if you added those all up, it's actually $555. It's a $555 program, but it allows people to work it in a certain way. But when you start at the lowest, you have to have commissions to be able to buy all the rest, and that's where the difference comes, and that's the big difference between what we're doing and what the $18 start. So here's the basic $18 start. So the first row, and guess what? Because the Executive Four Corners is being paid on 2 products, we're already making more money. So here we are, row 1, there's a big difference right away. We're making twice as much because the income per person here is $4, but the income per person with the Executive is $8. So it's different. So when a person lands on row 2, set 2, I've heard that. I've listened to people say, when somebody lands here, you get paid. You get paid immediately if a person has bought that. The Executive Four Corner plan, we bought it, so it pays right away. So you get that income. But if a person hasn't bought it, the income does not come immediately. But you might get income as a matching bonus here if you, from set 1, if you have sponsored all or some people in your first row. So the most possible you could make here from the match in the $18 plan is the $64 right here. But take a look here. There's $8 per person because of the 2 products, and you're making $128. And if you're getting a match, if that person has sponsored the first row, they're getting $8 per person from that. So they're actually getting $16 per person in this situation from 16 people. So $16 every time one person comes in here. So here's the total that you could get, 256. If you've got that matching bonus, you're getting 4 times as much there. If you haven't sponsored anybody, you're not getting anything in this situation yet. So when a person lands on, there's that phrase again, lands on row 3, set 3, the Executive Four Corners pays immediately. I just love it. But look at, because that person has just bought set 1, you're not going to get paid for set 3. They have to be in a position, they have to upgrade and be in a position in order to get that from you. So you're not going to get set 3 right here in this row, not at all. And there's no, matching bonus set 2. Here you get paid here in this situation, but nothing in the $18 version. So what's really interesting is that there is a situation here where the people from your row 2, when you start getting people in your row 3, that's their row 1. So each person there, when they have 3 people, then they're going to have enough money to buy set 2 from you. So there is a possibility here of getting some money from the sets from the row 2 payout. So here that's $64 there, and there's no matching bonus. So this is how it works out. So here you can see the total, $4 per person. In the executive 4 corners, when you're getting a match, there's a total possible here of $20 per person. When there's here you're getting the set 2 payout, of course there's no match. So that'll be the total anyways. And here that would be the set 3 payout, and here would be the match if you had that. So when a person lands on row 4, which is set 4, of course, again, executive 4 corners is so sweet. It pays out immediately. And that's when you start getting thousands, and it's so sweet. So again, the $18 people, these guys, they bought set 1, so they're not even in a position to buying set 4 from you yet. So let's just take a look at the executive 4 corners. They're getting $25 per person. That's the set 4 and the Starion. So total of $6,400. And if you sponsored your first row, they get $12 per person there in the match, and that's over $3,000. So if you have sponsored your first row, did you know you're getting like $37 a person here? And if you've sponsored more, you're going to get actually more. You might even get a match on set 2 if you have sponsored people into your row 2. So this is where it starts getting more exciting as well. Now here you are in a position again when some of these people start getting people underneath them, you're in a position where you're just going to be paid for set 2 matching bonus. So there's a possibility if the $18 people have sponsored their first row, then they can get $256 from that match when this row starts filling up. So good, we're getting some more money here, so that's really good. So now let's pull this all together. We've got rows 1 to 4. And we've got the totals. So this is for the sets. We can see that set 1 and 2 has been paid out in the basic. We've got the totals there. We've got sets 1, 2, 3, and 4 are completely paid out in the executive 4 corners. If the first row is sponsored in the $18 version, you've got the set 1 and set 2 matching bonus here. So you're getting some extra money here, and you're getting paid out in the executive 4 corners. Again, this is scenario of sponsoring your first row of 4, and they get the match on set 1, 2, and 3. And so here's, without the match, you're getting over $7,000, but with the match, in the executive 4 corners, it makes it over $11,000 at this point. And without the match, the $18 version has $80, but if they do have that matching bonus on row 1, they're going to have $400 at this point. So, but guess what? We have to subtract sets 2 to 6 upgrade from our totals. So when we do that with the $18, they need sets 2 to 6. They bought the first 5 sets, but they still don't have enough money to buy set 6, so they have no money in their pocket yet. But with the executive 4 corners program, with that little bit extra that you put upfront money into this, with the set 4 version, you're making over 10,000. Set 5 version, you're even inching towards the 11,000. And here with the set 6 version, there's no subtracting, no upgrades there. Everything is all bought. So you're making over $11,000 there. Now in row 5, that's where the huge payouts start beginning. If you had the set 4 start, then you're going to get $26,000 there. Of course, and with the set 5 and 6, because set 5 is being paid out, set 4 match. Like in the set 4 start, you're getting the set 4 matching bonus there if you have sponsored your first row. And so here's the huge possibilities. And of course, it just gets more as you go along. That's where the big money is being paid, because that's where the most people are. And also you're getting more money there in commissions as well and in matches. So the biggest fact is the number of people it takes to upgrade. So see, the $18 version, you have to upgrade sets 2 to 6, so you have so much to upgrade. But if you started with the 6 set, if you had a group that did that, there's no upgrading, and so everything is paid. And actually, when your first 6 rows are filled with an executive four corner set 6 situation, then you're getting that full payout. And remember, it's more than $500,000 on your matrix, on your personal matrix. You would get that. It would be in your pocket. With and I think in the row there, actually there would be 5,460 if you add the number of people there. That's what you'd have. Okay, I changed the slide. So the number of people you need to get paid on the sets. This is really the big factor here. And if you just take a look, 8 here, it's the same, right, to get the set 1, but then here you need people to upgrade. You need the person that comes in, plus they need 3 people, so you need 64 people versus 16. And then it gets worse here. You need the people who come, the 64 people who come, and then, I'm going to show you some slides, but this is when you've sponsored your first row. So this is how many, because these people each need a certain number of people underneath them, so you have to multiply that with the 64. And this is if you haven't sponsored anybody, but that's the best scenario if the rows just sort of fill in a row nicely. But look at that. Executive four corners, you actually, as soon as the people come in, you get paid. And there's no upgrading, there's no waiting, no delays. Again, here's the people in the 4th row. I mean, here, there's so many other factors here too, because what if a person is sponsored more than 4, then, I mean, it takes less. And so I'm not even going to go there, but you just need many more. But here, you only need just the same number of people that are in the row because you're getting paid immediately. So here, you would only need 340 people to get the first 4 sets paid out immediately, which is really good. And again, you can see it's over $10,000. So here we go. I'm just going to show you your route to people. Look, $18 plan, you need $10. So you need 3 people to give you the income to get so that they can do the set 2 upgrade. For the set 3 upgrade, and this is with matching bonus on the first full row, sponsored matching bonus. So the matching bonus, you only need 5, in their row 2, to so that they would have enough sort of in this matching bonus here from the row 1, right? So that they could actually have the $35 to buy that. So, but take a look. Take a look. There's personally sponsored. It just takes so many people because there's no matching bonus. So then they have to wait till these people have 3 people here, so they have enough money, to have the $4, because we're looking at $4. Remember, the match is $4 as well. But here we have to get the $4 different way. This will give you $36. You only need 35, so it gives you enough money to get for this one account to be able to upgrade and buy set 3 from you. So I've shown you that how you start makes a huge difference in Four Corners. Sometimes the lowest cost is not the best plan. So this is what we recommend. The executive Four Corners is you buy sets 4 to 6 right away. And we show you how to do that. There's a way to do this, and we've got a little video that shows you, so you don't have to worry. You get star in, and if you want to, you can get the newsletter right away too. We show you all that, so no worries. And of course, sponsoring. If you sponsor your first row, it just makes all the difference. You can see for both plans, it makes such a difference. So the cost for the executive Four Corners is at least sets 1 to 4, which is under 120, and star in is $47 a month. You're getting that monthly in there, and the initial cost would be just under $165. So your results, though, is that when your first 4 rows of your matrix is filled, you will have over $10,000 when you've sponsored, of course, that first 4 row of 4 people, but you still have lots. You had over 7,000 anyways. If you didn't actually, you have actually quite a lot more. You have thousands. Don't get set on that 7,000. You have thousands as well, because you're getting your full payout for all of those different sets right away. Now, I encourage you to join with us. We are the Top Alliance team, and we are doing this Executive Four Corners strategy. So why delay? Why wait for delays? The initial start is not that much extra. And you know what? I have found that people find money for things that are important to them. And if you want to make money fast in four corners, I really believe you will find the money to do this. So it's been Renita Lowry. That's me. It's Renita Lowry. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope that this presentation, I mean, if you see the videos I've done different videos. I've done longer ones, shorter ones, just showing this Executive Four Corners program. And if somebody says there's no difference, I hope that you understand now that there's a huge difference. And all you did was you just started just a little bit different. And because of that, putting a little bit of extra money in at the start, it just made a huge difference in just your whole uh, way of doing Four Corners and your success in Four Corners. So thank you again and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.